Hi everyone, it's Pastor Dan with uplifting thoughts for today. Easter 2020 has come and gone and will go down in the record books like none other. As Pastor Steve said, we were a church scattered and not gathered. We are bigger than buildings. We're a body of believers, and each one of us are important, finding new ways to stay connected. You know, the first Easter was like none other. It too was a very scary time for all the disciples. The world around them was rapidly changing. In uncertain times, there's this drive within us to hang on to things that are certain, things that give us hope, because we live in such an uncertain world. A few years back, I bought a 1969 Ford F100 truck. Duke and I were out in it today. It's fun to drive around. I'm surprised it's still on the road. There's 1,000 reasons why it should not be. And it got me thinking. There's 1,000 reasons why we shouldn't be alive today. Whether it's the COVID-19 or whether it's the tornadoes that ripped through, whether it's disease or accidents or any number of reasons, life is a mystery. We call it the mystery of our faith. Christ has died, Christ has risen, Christ will come again. It's our hope, it's what we stand upon. And it got me thinking about one of those times several years back. I was driving down in the south of Greenwood. You know that road that goes by where the fair is held? It heads toward McCormick. And then there's Highway 225 that comes, it's the bypass that comes through there. And there's a light there. And I'd been looking for an address and I couldn't find it. I had the green light, but I decided I'd slow down and maybe turn around. And just as I did, everything stopped. Duke's heard this story before. I tell him all my stories. Everything stopped, and this 18-wheeler came through the light. And I slammed on my brakes and pulled the vehicle up beside, and miraculously, neither of our vehicles hit. He went through the light, and I was facing in his direction now. He pulled off to the side, and I saw him get out, and he lost his breakfast. He was certain that he was going to broadside me, and how I stopped. I pulled up next to him. "Are you okay?" He said, "Me? What about you? I thought you were gone." The mystery of life. Well, Jesus taught the disciples that. In fact, it was the last thing he said to them when they were in the upper room before they went to the garden. John 16, verse 33. "The reason I have said these things to you, in this world you will have trouble." We've got trouble all around. "But fear not," Jesus said. "I've overcome the world." You see, our hope is Jesus. So Duke and I are riding around, and I'm remembering about all these kinds of things, and I start to sing a hymn. Turn your eyes on Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of this earth will grow strangely dim in light of his glory and grace. I think we need to add a line. And 3 things will make us smile. Christ has died. Christ is risen. Christ will come again. Make it a smile on your heart, in your home, and in your life. In a troubled world, in a world of uncertainty, Jesus, our overcomer, has won. Hey, thanks for listening. Have a great day.